Let's continue with some chord practice. So again, our process is we're asking in the key of the bottom note, what are the top notes? So here we have D, A, and F sharp. Now, unlike some of the previous examples, these have been rearranged to where they're not necessarily in the correct order. So what would this look like if we compressed all the notes and made it into a snowman sort of shape, where we have notes that are just stacked a third apart? Well, it would look like D and then F sharp here and then A. So what does D, F sharp, A look like? Well, in the key of D, which one, major? The key of D minor is F sharped. No, F is natural. D, F, A is the key of D minor. So what about major? And D major is F sharped? Yes, it is. D, F sharp, A is the key of D major, so I will just write D right there. Now for the next one here, we have C, G, C again. Don't let that bother you. Repeated notes don't matter. E flat. So C, G, E flat, rearrange that to where it's in order, and it would look like C, E flat, G. Well, what does that work with? Does C, E flat, G match C major, C minor, or neither? Doesn't match C major, that's all natural. C minor, C, E flat, G fits into the key signature of C minor, which has 3 flats in it. So I just write a lowercase c. Now, if you're like me, then maybe is that a lowercase c or a capital C, or which one it is, it's hard to tell. Not sure which to do. You could just write a little lowercase m right next to it. Or if you're really paranoid, you could write lowercase min, so that way I know exactly what you're talking about. Don't miss points for just simple confusion if you understand the answer already. Next one here, we have an F sharp, a C, an A, a C. Yeah, don't let those ledger lines throw you off. F sharp, C, A, C. So what is that order going to be if we rearrange everything? Well, it will be F sharp, A, C. Now, does that match F major, F minor, or neither? Well, or sorry, F sharp major, F sharp minor, or neither is what I meant to say. Well, in F sharp major, it would be F sharp, A sharp, and C sharp, because F sharp major, almost everything is sharped. Okay, so F sharp minor would be 3 sharps. That would be F sharp, A natural, and C sharp. Hey, that's a lot closer. F sharp, A natural, C sharp is almost that. So the only difference is we took the C sharp and moved it to a C natural. Or, to think of it, we took a minor chord, we lowered the fifth of it to make it a diminished chord. So this would be F sharp diminished. And again, letter, sharp symbol, diminished sign. In that order, not anything else. Whoa, speaking of sharp signs, we have a lot going on with this chord. So looking from the bottom up, and it's always better if you look from the bottom up, B flat, F sharp, B flat, D, F sharp. Did I make a mistake? Is that even a thing? Well, let's break it down. Okay, so B flat, D, F sharp, in that order, right? There's some repetition, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, B flat, D, F sharp. Does that fit with B flat major, B flat minor, or neither? Well, it's going to fit with neither because it has both a sharp and a flat. None of those keys have both. Well, which is the closest match? B flat major has a B flat, a D natural, and an F natural. So that's pretty close. Now all we did was take that F natural and move it to an F sharp. Or another way to think of it is we took a major triad and we increased the perfect fifth to become an augmented fifth. We moved this F to F sharp right here. That means that instead of B flat major, it's B flat augmented, or B flat plus. Okay, let's look at some over here. So we've got on the bottom, bass clef, we've got a G, then we've got a G. Oh, I actually realized I forgot a note in there. I got carried away. There we go. We've got a G on the bottom, and then we have a G, a B, and a D. Okay. Well, the double G's don't really matter. We have G, B, D. So that's a, which kind of chord? A G what? What does it work with? Major or minor? Neither? Works with G major. GBD. So I just have to write a capital G right there. Okay? How about this? We've got a C sharp, way down here, 2 ledger lines. C sharp, E, G. Oh, that's kind of the shape that we had right here, where we just doubled one note. The doubling doesn't matter. So C sharp, E, G, does that fit with C sharp major, C sharp minor, or neither? Well, C sharp, E, G, that doesn't fit with either one. C sharp major would be all sharped. C sharp minor would still have 4 sharps, one of which would be G. So we've changed that outside interval and decreased it. So we've turned C sharp minor into C sharp diminished. Now, the good news about this C sharp and compared to this C is that diminished sign will clarify that I mean that. I don't have to worry about the lowercasing m and things like that. You'll never ever write something like C sharp minor diminished. No. You won't write that. Just C sharp diminished tells me exactly what's going on. Over here, we have a D flat, way here on bottom, an A flat, an F, another D flat. Well, repetition we can kind of ignore. So D flat, A flat, F, I rearrange that and I get D flat, F, A. Does that fit with D flat major or D flat minor? D flat, F, A. D flat, F, A is going to fit with D flat major. So I write a D flat down here. That's all I need to write. And the last one, we've got A, E, A, C. Rearrange those and we get ACE. And ACE fits with major or minor or neither. Fits with minor. A minor, which we saw from previous things. So A minor, ACE, all natural starting on A. That is the idea of chord analysis. Even if the notes are rearranged, all we have to do is kind of squish them into the order and think about them moving alphabetically. And then we just analyze based on the intervals that are there, and we're asking ourselves, what key does it fit into? Again, if you know your keys, you're going to be much more successful with all of this.